Hi, everyone. Good Friday, and thank you for being here. Starting off the month of March, which we're hoping will be much better than the month of February weather wise. Wettest February in the history of the world, as far as I'm concerned. Indeed, it's been a wet one. We've got precipitation in the forecast, or rather wet, then white, and we'll outline that possible winter threat for you in just a few moments. It's the first day of March, meaning tomorrow is the second tomorrow, as was referred to in yesterday's edition of the Sackersville Independent. If you haven't picked one up yet, is the 7th anniversary and reminder of the March 2012 tornado. We're also embarking a very big birthday for us all right about now. That's also in this week's edition of the paper, so pick one up if you haven't. We've got a great number of stories to cover tonight. Highlights from last night's 15th region tournament where the girls traveled to the Expo to take on the ladies from Floyd Central. And we've got a host of other news and information. And I don't know. To be perfectly honest, it may have been a little bit as much by chance than my remembering to wear blue today. But today is Dress in Blue Day to kick off Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, as we were encouraged to do by our McGoffin County senior citizens last night, as I told you, who wanted everyone to join them in wearing blue. I'm going to try to post their picture if I can before I leave, as they were all donning their blue today in just such support. A couple of things that we'll talk about before we get to our local headlines, and actually one. And you can expect to see this for our people poll in the upcoming edition of the Sackersville Independent, as we're trying to gather your thoughts on the matter after the Kentucky House of Representatives passed a concealed carry bill that allows you to carry a concealed weapon without a permit in the state of Kentucky. It falls under Senate Bill 150. It has the support of the likes of National Rifle Association, other groups and individuals. It is now on its way to Governor Bevin's desk after it passed today by nearly 2-to-1 vote, 37 against, 60 in favor. This bill essentially gives anyone who is eligible to carry a gun per the guidelines and 21 years of age or older the lawful right to possess a firearm and to be able to hide or conceal it and not have to have the permit, which up until this point also, that permit went along with a fee, but also the training associated with it. And it's that lack of training that is a big question mark for those who are not in support of this bill. Those being the Kentucky Fraternal Order of Police and some of the other larger police organizations and police supporting organizations who say that it does possibly present a significant risk or danger to them. But as of right now, it's on to the governor's desk for his consideration. McGoffin County Sheriff's Department's information indicates that a particular Dollar General store, all local businesses, are targets of shoplifters. It's staggering. It would be staggering if we had any way of knowing the losses that local stores have to endure due to theft and shoplifting. And I reported on here every chance that we have in an effort to hope to deter it. But at the Dollar General store in Royalton, the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department appears to be responding to more complaints there than any. Just 2 people this week. That follows 2 arrested for stealing beer earlier in the week. And so far in the store's relatively short existence, dozens and dozens of individuals banned from the property altogether for theft, including these 2. The 2 most recent cases happened yesterday and the day before yesterday. The first was at 7:20 that evening when McGoffin County Sheriff's Deputy Neil Adams was notified that 911 had received a call from the Royalton Dollar Store that a male subject was seen by an employee stuffing items into the pockets of his pants. Upon arrival of the deputy, he encountered the suspect outside the store getting ready to leave on his ATV, and the deputy saw that the cargo pockets on the individual's pants were bulging with items that he turned over to the deputy, who then returned them to the store. The total amount came in at some $38 and some change. The deputy, en route to another and more serious call, cited Brandon Rao, 26 of Royalton, for theft by unlawful taking, shoplifting, and advised him, like the others, that he was banned from the Royalton Dollar General store. Then yesterday afternoon at around 3:40, the store called authorities after they witnessed another person shoplifting, this time a female identified as Michelle Blevins, 26 of Offutt, who was reportedly seen stealing items in the store. She left the store, however, before the deputy's arrival. Again, it was Deputy Adams, but once he arrived, he watched surveillance video that was able to clearly identify Blevins as the suspect and see her clearly sticking items under her shirt that she exited with before the deputy arrived. She was advised by the store manager that she was banned from the store and property before she left, and then the deputy cited her and issued a citation and a court appearance in her name for also theft by unlawful taking, shoplifting under $500. Just a quick reminder, the heavy rains are over. They cause so much problems that so many people are still dealing with. But we all could still be dealing with some of the after effects like this slide, which happened feet from another earlier in the week, just in the Salyersville area earlier this afternoon. I know, not a major slip, not a major story, but a major reminder, especially to our young drivers, and really to all of us, because they can happen almost at any time and at anywhere. And just because the rain, as I said, is over, doesn't mean the slips are. And I was most certain that this slip, when I heard the call come into the Salyersville Fire Department, would be related to that tree that, if you look back up on the hill there, is still barely hanging on with a large clump of earth and roots on the bottom of it from the previous slip just days ago. And it wasn't. It's not even related to that. This was a little further on down. So most likely there's going to be another one here in the near and not so near future. And over the course of the weekend, we're liable to still continue to see some slips in some areas that have seen this type of earth movement due to all the rain, which is gone for now, but still presenting a problem. After the break, I'm trying to find more details about the Wisconsin man who's sitting in the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center wanted for murdering a 60-year-old Appleton, Wisconsin woman. I'll be right back.
I'm Bill Tinker. I've spent the past 19 years defending insurance companies in car crashes, truck crashes, and slip and falls. Are you involved in a case like that? Is the insurance company giving you the runaround about your medical bills, your benefits, or your lost wages? Contact me at McFarland Tinker Law Office. With our combined experience of over 58 years, we're here ready to work for you.
Whether it's game time, family time, or any kind of fun or hungry time, it's always a perfect time for the party platter from your Salyersville Lee's famous recipe. 20 crispy buffalo wings, 20 hot and spicy wings, fried pickles, cheese sticks, jalapeno poppers, mini corn dogs, jumbo breast strips, and spicy jumbo dippers. It feeds a crowd for only $34.99, and you get $3 off if you call and order one at least a day ahead. It's party time at your Salyersville Lee's. Check out the newest arrivals at Gateway Motors, like this 06 twin-turbo V8 all-wheel drive Range Rover, this 06 Jeep Commander full-size trail-rated luxury, this 05 GMC Yukon with third-row heated seats loaded up, and they've got an 08 Nissan Frontier four-wheel drive V6 automatic with only 122,000 miles. And this 06 F-150 has 119,000 original miles. And you can drive off in any or all of these for about $200 a month at Gateway Motors in Salyersville. 349 cars. Founded in 1974 on the idea that we all deserve and need the very best in medical services and patient-oriented care, but at reasonable prices we can afford, Big Sandy Healthcare and Hope Family Medical Center have also put together a team of professionals and providers, all at one location, all with you and your family in mind, with pharmacy, dental, lab and x-ray, pediatrics, adult medicine, behavioral health, and more. Come see us for anything at Hope Family Medical Center in Salyersville. From brakes, exhaust, suspension, fluid changes, to expert collision and auto body, to turning your 4x4 or diesel from mild to wild, get real auto maintenance, paint, and repair at Black Smoke Performance in Dixie of Salyersville. 349-8785. Spring can't get here fast enough, but new spring fashions can, and they're already coming in at the seasonal shop. They've got new designs from Simply Southern, including their Simply Cute hair bows, and all sorts of new designs in home decor, new bourbon and bow tie jewelry, and literally something new coming in every day. Make spring happen on your time at Fraser's Prater Drugs seasonal shop in downtown Salyersville. The flu and flu-like illnesses are widespread in Kentucky, and they're not going away anytime soon. So odds are, if you aren't or haven't been sick, you likely will be. And Parkway Pharmacy has exactly what we all need to fight it and any other cold or illness, from immune boosters for adults and children as young as 2 to all natural homeopathics made right here in the United States of America. They can help prevent you from getting sick or get you fast relief if you already are. With great tasting and easy taking gummies, powdered mixes, rapid melting fruity tablets, and syrups at Parkway Pharmacy. A man in his 30s from Appleton, Wisconsin, is still sitting in the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center awaiting extradition. We're also still awaiting authorities from Wisconsin who, as far as I can tell, are yet to identify the suspect, but we have learned through our investigation here at the Your News Today studio, and that of the Sayersville Independent, that it is this man that is still believed to have taken the life of a 60-year-old woman and then left her car and was pulled over for DUI here in eastern Kentucky in Louisa less than 24 hours later. In fact, on the same day. Last Friday night, at around 11:45 or so, a Lawrence County Sheriff's Department deputy witnessed a vehicle, a 2015 gray Buick sedan, traveling on Kentucky Route 3329. And while doing so, he noticed the vehicle and witnessed it swerving from the passing lane to the slow lane and back and forth over and over, after which he made a traffic stop on the vehicle. As soon as approaching the driver, he smelled marijuana, and the man behind the wheel admitted to smoking marijuana while he was driving, and he even turned over a pipe with marijuana in it to the officer. That driver was then removed from the vehicle and given field sobriety tests, all of which he failed, and was arrested for driving under the influence, possession of marijuana, and no valid operator's license. And upon running the driver's information and that of the vehicle, the officer would then learn that this man was wanted out of Wisconsin and was currently a suspect in a homicide in Appleton, Wisconsin that happened just earlier that same day. The vehicle, as I understand, belonged to 60-year-old Lee Ann Dorn of Appleton, Wisconsin, the deceased, whose body was found at an apartment earlier that day after a welfare check was requested to authorities. Her death was immediately thought to be suspicious and then ruled a homicide after preliminary autopsy results. Police have only said at this time that they believe that Bocher and Dorn share a close relationship and that they are still working to get him extradited back to Wisconsin. As for the car, it's already been returned to Wisconsin authorities and is being processed for any possible evidence. As for the cause of death, any more from the autopsy results or any other details, police are saying that to protect the integrity of the investigation, they're not releasing any more information at this time. But we do know that Dorn was found dead at about 1:15 on the morning of last Friday when police went into that apartment after being asked to do a welfare check on her and after searching for her for hours. And just as of earlier this afternoon, the man suspected in her death, Brad Bocher, was still sitting in the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center awaiting extradition back to Wisconsin. This Friday's community calendar is brought to you by McGoffin Farm Bureau, and just about like every day, starts off with a couple of birthdays. So here's saying happy birthday to you. Birthday wishes tonight, this Friday, the first day of March. First of all, to Leanne Mead, with a lot of love from Bill, from Holly, from Will, from Sherry, from Marvin, and Margie. Happy birthday to you. And I've got a happy 70th birthday to another one of our faithful viewers, and it's Miss Wanda Bailey Salyer from your girls, Gina Minix and Sue Jevedon, the grandkids and all the great-grandkids. This comes with much love and blessings and hopes that you have a wonderful birthday. Happy birthday to you, and thank you for watching. Just a couple of things on the community calendar from here on out. The boil water advisory for everyone on Route 40 that was issued from basically the First Community Baptist Church all the way to the county line on Route 40 has been lifted. You no longer need to boil your cooking or drinking water. That boil water advisory has been lifted by the Sayersville Waterworks. I'm glad to report. And I'm also glad to remind you that next week is when schools, including those here in McGoffin County, will celebrate the Read Across America event. They'll do it with reading Cat in the Hat and a lot of other favorites at North McGoffin Elementary Tuesday at 1, Sayersville Grade School Wednesday at 1, South McGoffin Thursday at 1. And regardless if you have a student in school, had, will, Everyone in the community is invited to come and be a part of this and join them at one or all of those locations. And you're invited to join our community calendar anytime you need it. It's here for you, for your church, your group, your organization, nonprofit, what have you. And of course, we include birthdays and anniversaries too. You just have to get that message to me so I can tell everyone else about it.
It's taking over. There's no escape. You better get moving. Ready or not, it's about to go down. Here it comes now. Get ready. Get ready. Moving. Ready or not, get ready.
If you've been injured in an accident, make no mistake, it's all about the money. Considering filing bankruptcy, it's all about the money. I'm attorney Jeff Lovely. I represent injured people who deserve all the money they can get. I represent people who deserve to keep their hard-earned money. If you've been injured or considering filing bankruptcy, call me at my Syersville office at 349-4522 or at my West Liberty office at 743-1965.
Don't drive or let your family drive in this or this before doing this. Stopping at Conley Tire in Staffordsville for brakes, oil, alignment, and of course, tires. Thousands of tires in stock every day to fit anything with 6 months no interest financing and over 33 years of quality service with a smile. Conley Tire in Staffordsville. You're guaranteed to save a lot this week at your Sagersville Save a Lot. Ground beef's on sale, 3 pounds or more in family packs, just $2.19 a pound. Bottom round beef roast, $2.69 a pound. Need something on the sweeter side? How about honey buns, nutty bars, or oatmeal cream pies in the big packs? 2 for $6. Pepsi products are 3 for $10. Banquet pot pies are just 69 cents. And Betty Crocker cake mixes are on sale, 99 cents each. Price is good through Tuesday, March the 5th, only at your Sagersville Save-A-Lot, and check out their new website at savergroup.com. Just in at Parkway Gun and Pawn, and everybody was eyeing this one, a lever action Adler Arms 410. And this Maverick over and under 12 gauge, another over and under 12 gauge by TriStar. And if you're looking for something air-powered but still potent, this Ruger 22 caliber rifle will have you covered, and this Gamma 177 is just in stock. And they've got the latest in personal protection in all the calibers and in all the names and styles that you're looking for, and they won't last long at Parkway Gun and Pawn, 349 Pawn. At Sagersville National Bank, they know your house is much more than your home. It's an investment, and for many of us, the biggest we'll ever make. And whether it's for needed repairs and maintenance or a new addition or renovation to give you some more room and more equity, let Sagersville National Bank deal with all the financial work and worry. Real and real competitive, hometown, homegrown, home improvement loans at Sagersville National. Now a quick look as the Lady Hornets were in the 15th Region quarterfinals last night at the East Kentucky Expo, taking on the Goliath team, if you will, of Floyd Central, who has only 2 losses for the entire season coming into last night's game. The Lady Hornets jumped out to an early lead over the number 1 team in the 15th region after losing to the Floyd Central Lady Jags 3 times during the regular season, counting the 2A tourney. Floyd Central with only 2 losses this entire season, both to non-15 region teams. So they were the obvious favorite to win. But no one could write Magoffin County's girls completely off after a stellar performance against Sheldon Clark to get to the Expo Center. The early Hornet lead turned to a 19-9 Jaguar lead at the end of the first, and it was followed by a 17-9 Jaguar second quarter. Then both teams went ice cold in the third. Floyd Central's 9 points scored to Kennedy Stacy's 3-point basket here. And in the final round, Magoffin County outscored Floyd Central in the fourth and final quarter, 14-13, but the Lady Jaguars had already punched their ticket to the next round, the semifinals, with a final score last night of 58-35, as the beloved Lady Hornets will hang it up here And in doing so, saying goodbye and honoring their seniors, Kennedy Stacy, Kinley Wireman, Savannah Whitaker, Destiny Connolly, and Abby Brown. But what a season it has been overall for the ladies who represent us at the Magafa County High School. The Lady Hornets making it to the 15th region tournament. Our Magafa County High School dance team returning home state champions. Our 57th district champion cheerleaders, who I suspect are in the running possibly for another title at the Expo. Congratulations, girls, to you all. In Game 2 last night, it was Pikeville 61 over Pike County Central 49, meaning Pikeville will now advance to the semis and take on Floyd Central. So Monday night's semifinals for the ladies will begin with Game 1, the 57th District champs, Johnson Central 17-14, 8th in the 15th region, taking on Shelby Valley, the 59th District runner-up, who's 18-15 and just a notch above Johnson Central in 15th region standings, mind you, at 7th. The next semifinal round Monday night will be the girls from Floyd Central, the 28-2 number 1 Floyd Central ladies who took out Magoffin County last night. Floyd Central, the 58th District champs, still the favorite, rolling on, and this time they're rolling up on Pikeville, as I said, 25-7, the 59th District champs who won over Pike County Central last night. That's your girls' semifinal action Monday night, while boys' action resumes tonight with the semis. And it's the Eagles of Johnson Central, the 57th District champs at 25-7, taking on the boys from Valley, 28-5. The only team above Johnson Central in the 15th region standings. They're sitting at number 1, and they're the 59th District runner-up. Paintsville and Pikeville will square off in Game 2 tonight. That's the 57th District runner-up, Paintsville 19-7 against the 59th champs of Pikeville 22-8. Pikeville sitting at the number 3 rung on the ladder of the 15th region. And the boys' championship will be tomorrow night at 7:30. With that, here's your forecast for the weekend. A little wintry at the end. We are still days away from spring, weeks away from spring, and that's evident by your outlook. I know a lot of chatter about a possible winter hit to the end of your weekend, but it's still too fluid, pardon the pun, of a situation to call for snowfall right now. You'll have to keep your eye on it. So here's the latest update I have. It's been a rather dismal, dreary, and even turned into a rainy Friday evening. We still have chances of rain continuing tonight. We'll see patchy fog thereafter and cloudy skies as well. We're staying above freezing, nothing white, at 36 degrees. We will also see tomorrow temperatures rebound to about 48, similar to today for your Saturday, but we should dry up for a little while. Patchy fog in the morning, mostly cloudy throughout the rest of your Saturday, and that 48-degree high is expected. Rain comes back, and I think mainly it's closer to daylight Sunday than it is dark on your Saturday. But during the overnight, close to 4 or 5 a.m., that rain does come back, and we have a great chance, a likelihood of rain on your Sunday. Anywhere between a half, maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain on your Sunday, and cooling off to about 43 degrees. Rain continues Sunday night. After midnight, any moisture left should become all snow. A lot of models are saying this could be some accumulating snow. It could be, I think, certainly more to our north. It's going to be a hard fight here with that much rain to fall beforehand. You're going to have to keep your eye on it. Still, and pardon the pun again, a fluid situation, and it's just still too far out to really pin down any closer than that. I can tell you this, there's Arctic air behind it. Monday we'll feel it, 32 degrees for the daytime high, 15 for the low, a 20% chance of some lingering morning snow, followed by some partly sunny skies later on Monday. And then Tuesday, mostly sunny and 30. Wednesday, sunny and 34. And then Thursday of next week, sprinkles may turn into rain with a daytime high of about 41. Well, I'm going to leaving a little bit of news on the table. A couple of reports that I was working on for today, a couple of folks we just didn't have time to meet up with to talk to. I will get to that and much more starting off next week when we see you back here for another edition of Your News Today, where I suspect we'll be leaving you just before we go to watch The Voice to see how far Nathan and Chessie go the next battle round. I'm so excited for that. We've got a long list of news and stuff already scheduled for next week. It's going to be another busy one for now. Hope to see you then after what I hope is a beautiful weekend for you all. Thanks, and good night, and thank you for watching.